Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. Now you can imagine working hard all season but earning very little because of rising cost and unpredictable weather. This is the reality of many farmers in my country. I am from Bangladesh. My name is Munna Hassan and today I will present my case study, Building a Climate Resilient Farm, a case study of Jamal Mia. This presentation is based on a real interview with a Bangladeshi farmer. I will discuss his challenges and some practical farming solution. You guys here, you meet with my farmer. Let me introduce the farmer. His name is Jamal Mia. He completed his high school graduation and he have been farming for about 15 years. He grows tomato, rice, chili, cucumber, and some of seasonal vegetable. He also raises cattle and poultry to support his family's income. During my interview, he told me that farming is the main source of food and income for his family. However, he also shared that farming has become much more difficult because of climate change, rising production costs, pest attacks, and unstable market price. These challenges affect not only his farming but also many farmers of Bangladesh. Here we are discussing some of problem about him. The first major challenge is rising production cost. The Jamal Mia explained that fertilizer price has increases a lot in recent years. So pesticide costs have become more expensive day by day. The cost of irrigations has increases, especially during the dry season. Another problem is finding enough workers during planting and harvesting time. Even when workers are available, the labor wages are much more higher than before. Because of this increasing cost, the farmer spends more money but earn less profit. So this makes farming more difficult and creates financial pressures of the family. So why this challenge here? Why this challenge is matter? So why is this problem so important? Now I'm discussing this. When production costs continue to increase, farmers have less income. Farmers earn less income, and many farmers cannot save money or invest better farming equipment. Some even need to borrow money to continue their farming. If this situation continues, the farmer may become less attraction for future generation. That is why we need practical and affordable farming solution. So here I share with you one possible solution is compost-based regenerative farming. In Andhra Pradesh, India, many farmers use compost made from farm waste and crop residues instead of depending only on chemical fertilizer. This practice helps improve soil fertilizer and also soil structure. Soil health can hold more water. The healthy soil can hold more water and nutrition, which supports better crop growth. So another important benefit is that farmers can reduce fertilizer cost over time. Of course, compost takes time to prepare and farmers need some training. However, I believe this method could be tested on a small part of Jamal Mia's farm before using it a larger scale. So here I am discussing the challenge 2. The second major challenge is climate change and pest pressure. Jamal Mia told me that rainfall has become irregular. Sometimes there is too much raining and sometimes very little. So and the temperature also becoming higher. This weather changes increases pest attacks and crop disease. So as a result, crops are damaged, yields become lower and farmers often use more pesticides. This increases production cost even more. So here I find another solution, another useful solution is crop diversity and natural pest management. In regenerative farming projects, farmers grows different crops and farmer grows different crops together instead of only one crops. Like they also can use botanical pesticides and encourage beneficial insects that naturally control the harmful pests. This reduces the need of chemical pesticides. It also improves biodiversity and make farms stronger against climate change. I repeat it also improves biodiversity and makes farm stronger against the climate change. So I want to tell, although the farming need training and regular field observation, this practice can improve both crop health and environment sustainability. I think Jamal Mia could start with a small trial field to see how its method works in his local conditions. Yeah, so there have some of suggestions for him to use it short time and long time. Based on my research and the farmers interview, I have several practical suggestions. First, like Jamal Mia can start making compost from farm waste and use it on a small trial plot. Second, he can reduce unnecessary chemical fertilizer and pesticide use. He can monitor pests regularly and improve field observation. I know these changes do not need to happen at all together. So small steps are often the safest and most practical way to improve farming. So through this project, I learned that this is the conclusion and reflection. Through this project, I learned that farmers face many challenges because of climate change and rising production cost. So I also learned that regenerative farming does not often want perfect solution. The regenerative farming really is not a perfect solution, but it provides practical ideas that farmers can test and adapt according to their local condition. So in my conclusion, Jamal Mia's experience represent that the challenges faced by many farmers in Bangladesh. So practice mulch composting, crop diversity and natural pest management may help improve soil health, reduce production cost and build a more climate resilient farming system. I hope this presentation encourages more farmers. And here is the reference of my research paper, and there have some images. I searched it from Google and also some picture from AI generated. So I think this is all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.